Dear students, welcome to the session 6, that is impact of economic environment on decision making in the organization. Here we discuss about the various economical factors which will have impact on the business decisions. The main learning objective is to study the impact of economic environment on decision making in the organization, how these factors will which have impact on the decision making in the business. Either these economic factors may have positive impact or negative impact. After studying this session, you will be able to understand how the economic environmental factors will affect the business decisions in broadly. What is economic environment? Economic environment refers to all those economic factors which have a bearing on the functioning of a business. Business depend on the economic environment for, for all the needed inputs because business exists itself to servicing the society in the same economy itself, servicing to the customer. It also depend on the economic environment to sell the finished goods to the society. Naturally, the dependence of business on the economic environment is total, and it is not surprising because, as it is rigidly said, business is one unit of the total economy. For growing or declining of the economy, business will play major role in the society. What are those economic factors which are impact having on the business or business decisions are discussed in the following points. First one is growth strategy. Most of the companies have plans to grow their business and increase sales and profits. However, there are certain methods of companies must use for implementing a growth strategy. The method of a company uses to expand its business is largely contingent upon its financial situation, the competition, and even government rules and regulation. Some common growth strategies in business include market penetration, market expansion, product expansion, diversification, and acquisition. These are all certain growth strategy with national or regional businesses or multinational businesses. When the company will going to grow globally, they will tie up with the MNCs. Otherwise, they will follow the market expansion strategy or local product expansion strategy for growing in their location. Next point is type of economic system. There are various economic systems which are exist in the economy. First one is market economy. Market economy is a system in which individuals rather than government make the majority of the economic decisions. This decisions involves gives individual freedom to decide where to work, doing what to work, how to spend or save money and whether to consume or now or later. Individuals make decisions, therefore, market economy depends on individuals and complains owning and controlling resources rather than government. Consumers influence the allocation of resources through their demand for products. Depends on few government restrictions as possible in market economy. Believes that less invisible the hand becomes due to government intervention, less efficiency the market will run. These are all the characteristics of market economy. Next is command economy. It is also known as centrally planned economy. Here, government owns and controls all the resources. It is characterized as the government commands the authority to decide what goods and services, the quantity in which they are produced, and the price at which they are sold. Government owns the means of production which are managed by employees of the state. Prices do not change much, but quality of the goods dramatically affected. Most products are short in supply. Consumers have few alternatives in this command economy. Not much incentive for companies to innovate the production. Little profit to invest in upgrades. When the companies are want to getting upgrade, a little amount of profit is to be invested for technological upgradation or market upgradation, etc. State has ability to mobilize unemployed or underemployed resources to generate growth. Next is mixed economy. Mixed economy is fall in the middle of capitalist and communism system in which economic decisions are largely market driven and ownership is largely private, but the government intervention or interference is in private economic decisions. It is characterized as it has element of market and central planning of economics. The government owns key factor of production, yet consumers and private producers influence price and quantity. Government can redistribute income and wealth of the society to the people. Government can influence private production and country consumption decisions. Central, regional, or local government may own some means of production, then other government interventions will exist in this mixed economy. These are all the type of economic system and their characteristics. Next is demand economy, demand and supply. There are two great economic factors which are affecting the business models are demand and supply. Demand is how willing and able a consumer is to purchasing what a business offers, and supply is how able to able the business is to make available what the consumer needs. Here, what the business will supply, those products are demanded, or what the products are demanded, those products will be supplied by the businesses. For example, when a mobile phone infused with the latest technology is introduced to the market, it fetches a higher price due to the high demand in market, and the prices remain high if the demand is more than the supply. If the supply is more than the demand, then the prices will automatically drop. So here the skimming price policy is followed at the initial stages of demand, because when the new innovative products will introduced into the market, then the demand is very high than the supply. At this situation, many of the marketers will fix higher price than the actual production cost. So it is a tendency of the new innovative products. Next is income and employment. Another one crucial aspect of the economy that affects the business operation are rate of income and employment diversity in a particular country. The density of employment determines the rate of demand in a company and even the country, including the purchasing power of individuals. Here, income and employment will play very important role. If the income is earning of the income is high, and the employment is high in the society, people will earn more and more. Their expenditure also increases. For example, during an economic upswing, opportunities for work are available to enable the people to generate more and more income and have stronger purchasing power. Nevertheless, the purchasing power of the most peoples goes down as employment density and the rate of income goes up during the recession period in a given economic environment. When the earning power and earning capacity and income power of the people increases, their standard of living will also increases, vice versa. Otherwise, it will decreases. This this also one of the factor which is affecting the economically in the business decision. Trade cycles. Next is trade cycles. This is also play an integral part in the fluctuation of the cost of goods and services sold by the businesses, such as it includes various stages of business cycle. One is depression, recession, recovery, prosperity. These are all the stages which are in the trade cycle. These are all phases that make up a business cycle that dictates the demand and supply of all goods and services, and in general prices of all commodities, whether essential or non-essential. When the businesses are in depression stage, the costs are very high, but the returns are very less. But in the prosperity situation, it will be in high condition in all the matters. So trade cycle will have major impact on decision of the business. According to these trade cycles, prices will fluctuates and business will grow up or fall according to the characteristics of trade cycle where the businesses are in these four cycles. Next is economic policies. In India, various economic policies are also having positive or negative impact on the successfulness of runningness of the business or effective decision making of the business. These economic policies will play crucial role in decision making of the each and every business. Economic policies such as industrial policy, trade policy, foreign exchange policy, and monetary policy, fiscal policy, and foreign investment and technological policy, etc., can exert high influence on business operations, while some enterprises get benefit out of certain government policies, others may suffer various problems through these economic policies. These economic policies are includes industrial policy. Industrial policies are the policies on industries usually define the role and objectives of different sectors like private and public, large, medium, or small, etc. Businesses would be compelled to change their operations in accordance with the new policy regime. Trade policy, a preventive import policy of the government, may do benefit to the home industries than the MNC or other industries. Fiscal and monetary policies are the policies include the government's tactics on public expenditure and revenue. It can restrain or foster the business operations according to the nature of business or characteristics of business. Similarly, a policy of Reserve Bank to restrain flow of credit can affect the savings, investment, etc. of the society. Next point is economic conditions. Economic conditions refers to the state of the economy in a country or region. Here, economic conditions will play very important role in the business decisions. Economic conditions will change over time. General economic conditions have an effect on businesses. Economic economies pass through periods of boom and recessions. An inflation or boom is attributed by high level of output, employment, and rising demand and prices. Then and also inflation usually occurs when the supply of money is too much in the economic environment. And now there is a lot of floating around in this situation also. The prices of the goods have to be increased one way or the other in order to sustain the businesses, and so there is a increase in the cost of raw materials needed for the production. Here, companies usually make great losses and face dip in the sales and profits during the recession. It is the opposite to the inflation or boom. And in order to reduce their costs, most of the companies usually resort to staff cuts, retrenchment, and firing, reducing capital expenditure and advertising budgets, research and development activities, and so on. These are all costs are reduced. So it will have negative impact on the society in one or other way. Of course, this affects the companies and organization of all sizes regardless of the economic environments they are in. It will either it may be having positive impact or negative impact according to the inflation or deflation situations or recessions. So these are all economic conditions which will have having the impact on business decisions. Next is general price levels. General price levels of commodities is also a key economic factor affecting the business and plays an important role in its growth. For example, if the cost of raw material for the production of commodities in any economic environment is high, the retail price will also become high and thereby lowering the profits is generated by the business. For example, in most economic environments, when prices go up, the total revenue generated has high chance to go down because of there might be a decrease in the demand. So general price levels will have major impact on the economy also. Next point is gross national income. The income generated both by total domestic production as well as the international production activates activities of national companies will having major impact on economic condition and also in business decisions. So here gross national income will play very important role in various investment activities of the private sector and also in the government sector, and also government will play various important role in various decision matter of the business according to changes of gross national income and GDP. Here GDP also play vital role in all the decisions. The total value of all the final goods and services produced in a country in a given year equal to total consumer investment and government spending plus the value of export minus the value of imports. That is called as gross domestic product. GDP growth rate indicates the country's economical potential. High GDP rate means rising of standard of living and more businesses opportunities. For example, China has been one of the fastest growing economies over the past 2 decades, which attracted an immense amount of foreign direct investment. The developing countries like China and India have a higher growth rate than the US in the gross domestic product. Here, with these all points, we conclude that these are all factors which are economical factors which will have either positive impact or negative impact on business decisions largely.